I went grocery shopping yesterday. I'm walking out the door, actually not quite at the door yet, but I passed the fresh fruit veggies market, and I saw these avocados, $1 each. Thinking, okay, all right, I got hooked. So I bought 4 avocados. They're nice, firm, and I got my tomatoes. I got my lemon. I've got my spring onion. Actually, my shallots. And guess what? I did 3 cloves of garlic, chopped in very finely. And hey, brother, about to hook up a guacamole dip. Hey, it's the middle of the night. I took a nap when I got home, and it's about 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning on Tuesday morning here, which at 8:20 in the morning it's going to be Monday Night Football in America. So, you know what I didn't do? I didn't go and get my Dorito chips. They're not that good, but I just love them with Dorito chips. Thought about making my own, but I'm going to pass. I'm going to run to the store and get me a couple bags of Dorito chips. And I'm going to have some of that while I'm watching the game tomorrow. And today. So I'll show you how we progress. Okay, 1 finely chopped shallot. I looked at that onion. I'm thinking, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this. It's the middle of the night. I just told you I just took a nap and woke up and figured, okay, I'll do this now. But I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do this. So I'll tell you what, I did chop it with the knife, as you can see, very finely. But you know what you can do? You can take your garlic, take your onion, and just put it in a blender and just pulse it. You don't want to blend it, you want to pulse it, because if you blend it, it's going to have a lot of water. You don't want a lot of water. Another thing, if you just keep doing that until you get the consistency of chop that you want. Another thing too, when you're chopping onion, breathe through your mouth and you won't burn your eyes. Or either you can chew bubble gum or any gum, and same thing. Chew some beef jerky, I guess. The act of chewing, something about it keeps your eyes from watering. So you can try either one of those 3. I guess a blender, you don't have to worry about your eyes burning. I'm going to take this tomato, chop this up, 2 tomatoes, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to open up this guacamole and get that going. Okay, I'm about to go gourmet on you with these tomatoes. I got a small little pot of one of those little miniature pots of water boiling, and as soon as it starts to boil, I'm going to dip my tomatoes in here for about 30 seconds. I'm going to take them out, and then that's going to make that pin easy, the skin easy to peel off. I don't really want the skin in my guacamole. As soon as I take it out of the boiling water, I'm going to take the pits out first. Then I'm going to peel the skin off. Then I'm going to chop and put them in my guacamole. That's going to make it a little bit more extra special. I don't really like to be chewing on tomato skin when I'm eating my guacamole dip. Okay, I blanched both of my tomatoes for about maybe a little bit more than 30 seconds, but not a minute. So I'm going to take the pits out and I'm going to take the skin off. The skin peeled off so beautifully. Look at that. So I'm going to slice this, and I'm going to take the seeds out, because the seeds will just make it wet, and we don't want that. We want we do want it wet, but I got enough wetness from the avocado and the lemon juice I'm going to put in there. So we're going to take the seeds out so we don't have too mushy. Okay, I've sliced the one, as you can see here. And there we go. I'm going to slice the other one in a minute. But look at all the seeds. Just going to get rid of that. This is going to make it wet and juice sloppy and everything. So we're going to have some nice firm tomatoes. After I get the seeds out of the other one, I'm going to chop these up really nice and finely, and everything is still going to be nice. But that's how you keep your guacamole from not being mushy. You get rid of the seeds. Alright, I'm happy with the chop. Another thing, when you take those seeds out, just slice them 3 or 4 different, 5 different places. And the seeds just are gonna, just take your hand, the seeds are gonna rub out very easy. It's not very hard to do. So I like these tomatoes taste really good. So it's coming together. Okay, here's what I've done with the avocado. As you can see with the knife, I just finished cutting the tomato up and chopping, so there's no need to wash and get it all going in the same place. And it's right back to back to back, so they're not worrying about contamination, spoilage, or anything like that. So anyway, I cut this thing in half and I just score it around, and then take the knife out, of course, duh, and you're gonna just twist it. When you twist it, the nuts are gonna be on one side. They're gonna stick to one side or the other. You just holding the avocado in your hand, you gently tap the knife in the middle of the nut, and then just twist the nut. The nut's going to come out. Then after that, we're going to take the spoon, and we're going to spoon out the avocado. It's that simple. Okay, we're almost there. I'm going to cut a lemon, squeeze some of it off. I forgot to get my chili peppers. I'm not growing any at the moment. But then this was like a last minute thing. I'm walking out the door, see the guacamole, and that's how this thing got invented. So I've got some Frank's Red Hot. I'm going to put some Frank's Red Hot in there. I'm going to put a little salt and then some black pepper in there and some lemon. I'm going to mix it up, taste it, and I'm going to season it. And we're going to see how we go. Okay, I'm going to roll this lemon a little bit, get the juices nice and getting ready. And I'm going to cut the top off this and just squeeze it. I'll squeeze it in my hand, and then the seeds fall out. Just fall out on my hand and won't go in my guacamole. Okay, I squeezed my my lemon in here, just nice, no seeds, just the lemon juice. I put some Frank's Red Hot in there. I've got some freshly ground black pepper, some pink Himalayan salt, and some seasoned salt. Now I'm going to mix this up, and then we're going to taste it. As you can see, I'm using a spoon. I'm taking my time, and this is how I'm mixing it up. Kind of chopping and mixing, and you can see it breaking down and looking like you want your guacamole to look. So I'm going to do this for a few minutes, and then I'm going to taste it, and then we're going to see where we are from there. Alright, I'm very happy with this. I added a little bit more ground black pepper after I tasted it. I added it twice actually, and I added some Frank's Red Hot twice. I don't want it super hot. I just want the depth of flavor. In the Frank's Red Hot, you know, it's like Tabasco is different. You know, Tabasco is a little bit hotter, but I just wanted the flavor of the Frank's Red Hot. You know, some people might want to put a little bit more tomato. Put you a couple more tomatoes in there if that's what you like. But this is how I like my guacamole. I've got 3 cloves of garlic in here, 1 shallot, medium-sized shallot, I guess, and chopped up really finely. Everything tastes good and it eats good. All I need now, I'm going to get up early in the morning and run over to the store and pick up some Doritos, and then I'll be all set for the game. Actually, there's an all-night store not too far from me. I might go in that. I don't know if I will see. Anyway, before the game, I'll be, you know, I could have used maybe an inch more salt, but I didn't because there's going to be enough salt in the Doritos chips to actually set it off and balance everything out just fine. There you have it, everyone. You know, Paul's guacamole dip that I wasn't going to make until I saw these avocados on sale for $1 a piece. Avocados are very expensive over here in Australia. You might be $2.50 sometimes for one avocado. Anyway, another thing, Australia doesn't call them tomatoes, they call them tomatoes. But I still call them tomatoes. Anyway, I'm very happy with Paul's guacamole dip. And I didn't do anything that you didn't see in the video. So I hope that you can make this. It's fun and it's fresh. No preservatives, and it's not going to last long. And it's going to be fun while I'm watching Monday Night Football to eat these things. And got one thing to say. Good to be the king.